Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level speaking lesson and we're going to be learning vocabulary so that you can talk about life in Turkey. So welcome to Turkey. Here are some pictures. This is the Pamukkale, Ephesus, the hot air balloons in Cappadocia, the Lycian Way, the town of Safranbolu, and a map of Turkey. And this is the city of Istanbul. So the European side of Istanbul, the Galata Tower, an Ottoman Sultan, Istiklal Street, Levant, the Bosphorus Strait, and Topkapi Palace. And here are some additional amazing sites in Istanbul. This is Hagia Sophia, Chora Church, the walls of Istanbul, the Blue Mosque, the Spice Market, and the Istanbul Archaeological Museum. And here are some ways that you can get around Istanbul. So Istanbul traffic, this is a dolmus, a ferry on the Bosphorus, a taxi, the historic tram, a bridge, and the Istanbul Metro. And here are some examples of Turkish food. So Turkish coffee, Turkish tea, the Elios restaurant, simit, börek, and Turkish meze. All right, so now we're going to read this text about Turkey. Since this is a speaking lesson, I would encourage you to pause the video and read aloud. If you'd like to listen to me read first to figure out the pronunciation, that's fine, but I would encourage you to read aloud to practice your own pronunciation. Hello, my name is Beltem. I live in the city of Istanbul in Turkey. Istanbul is the biggest city in Turkey, but it is not the capital city. The capital city is Ankara, and it is about 600 kilometers to the east of Istanbul. Turkey is a large country with almost 80 million people. The country is in Europe and in Asia. This is why many people say that Turkey is a country where east meets west. Turkey has lots of neighbors, including Greece, Bulgaria, Syria, and Iran. People speak Turkish in my country. I work at an advertising agency in the Levant district of Istanbul. I live with my mother and father on the Asian side of the city. My office is far from my house and I need to travel for 1 hour each day. First, I take the metro from my house to the ferry terminal, then I cross the Bosphorus Strait by ferry. The Bosphorus Strait divides Istanbul into the Asian side and the European side. Once I reach the European side of Istanbul, I take a dolmus to my office. I like to work in the advertising agency. Turkey's economy is growing very fast, so my company is always busy. Two of my biggest clients are Turkish Airlines and Turkcell. Turkish Airlines and Turkcell are both large companies. My colleagues and I eat lunch together. One of our assistants picks up food from a local restaurant and we eat our lunch in a special room in the office. Turks love simit, which is a type of bread. We love börek too, a pastry that is filled with meat or white cheese and spinach. Most people drink a lot of tea, but some people like Turkish coffee. I drink at least 5 cups of tea every day. At the weekend, I like to visit museums and historic sites around Istanbul. Istanbul is an old city, so there are many sites to choose from. My favorite site is Topkapi Palace. This was the palace for the Ottoman Empire. The sultans ruled the empire. The royal Ottoman family lived in this palace for more than 400 years. Of course, there are also many beautiful mosques and the famous archaeological museum. So many places to see. All right, so now think about these questions. Which beautiful places can you remember? What can you remember about Istanbul? Which important important historic sites can you see there? And what can you remember about Turkish food? And then practice speaking aloud in full sentences. Here are some sentence starters to help you. And again, just try speaking aloud, concentrating on your sentence structure, um, grammar, and pronunciation. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.